Hey, this is Nick from Everything Electronic, and today I'm going to show you how to make a sorting system in Minecraft. Okay, let's get started. This sorting system is a really small design, and what's cool is it's tileable, which means that you can stack it up as far as you want it to go. I've actually built some huge sorting systems before. Alright, so what happens is when you have items in this hopper, and this comparator is reading how many items there are in here. There is a redstone torch here which is blocking this hopper, which is why this hopper doesn't keep feeding into this. When this comparator gets more than how many are in the hopper right now, it gives an output of 2 with the redstone, and down here there's a comparator, and so a repeater, which is looking for power from this block. So when the comparator outputs power of 2, this repeater is like, okay, now I'm being powered, so it powers this torch, which turns it off and dumps it in the chest. To demonstrate my point, if I take my wood and diorite, right now I have wood set to be the item that it inputs. If I throw my wood here, it's taking it in just like normal, and it starts feeding it down into the chest. If I throw diorite, or any material that's not the wood planks that I've set it to be, on the hopper, it just sits there and nothing happens to it. As you can see, it's not in the chest. Now I'll show you how to build it. Start by placing a chest like that. Underneath the chest, place a redstone torch, go 1 block over, and dig 1 hole down, and place a repeater like that. Next, you want to take your hopper and put a hopper into this chest, and then place any type of material over it like that to cover those, and place redstone on these last 2. Then over here, place a comparator, place a hopper right on that comparator like this, and then, believe it or not, this whole system is done. Now, to fill it, to tell it what block you want to use, you have to fill this hopper. So what happens is you want to put 19 of this material in the first slot, like that, and then you want to fill the rest slots like that. And you will notice that it goes down 1 because it feeds into this bottom hopper. And now it's all set. So if I just put that, it starts feeding it down in, which is perfect, so it's working. And if I feed other things like wood into this system, nothing happens to it. This version is a cool one, and the only problem with this is that it is not does not have overflow protection. So that means if you have this whole entire chest filled with 64 items, after a little bit it will start backing itself up, and then it will start shutting down your other systems that are near here. So if you have more storage systems put next to each other like this, that is something to worry about if you have too many items. So keep a close eye on how many items you have. The next design I'll be showing you is overflow protection, which means that if you have this whole chest filled, it will output those extra items into another area, whether that is a trash can or another chest. Alright, I'll show you how to do that now. Okay, so this is the sorting system with overflow protection. As you can see, it's a bit bigger. It's a little bit more expensive because it takes an extra repeater and a couple more hoppers. But what happens is, this is the hopper that has the material that we want it to sort. This comparator reads the output from this, and when it is more than 2, it powers this block, just like before. This repeater takes the input from this and outputs it here, which is powering a redstone torch. But unlike before, where the redstone torch was underneath the hopper, it is now powering this block, which this repeater then takes the power from and puts it directly into this hopper. So what happens is when you put too many items in this hopper and it starts feeding them down, when this is getting filled like that, and then this one's getting filled, it comes here, and when it turns off this, it just starts dumping them there because it can't put them down. And this can go off to this can be an extra chest, this could be a trash can, it could go off wherever you want it to do. Alright, so now I'll show you how to build it. Start by placing your chest like this, taking your material and placing it 4 blocks back from the chest. Next, place a hopper going into that chest and place a block right there, as well as here, like that. In this place, you're going to put a repeater, and then back here, a redstone torch, like that. Next, you're going to place a repeater here, and a block here, like that, and there. And so now we have that first part of our circuit done, or the first half of it, I would say. Next, you want to place your hoppers going in the direction that you want them to go. So I'm going to put them up like this. I'm just using these wood blocks so that I can more easily place my hoppers. Oops. Let me select my hopper. So like that. And this goes off to your extra chest or your trash can or whatever, things like that. You can take that block out when you're done. Next, you want to place a block like so. And then you're going to have an extra space here like that, which is not filled. Lastly, you're going to place your redstone there and your comparator there, and now you're all finished once you place a hopper like that. So now you have your system. So now we can load it up like this, also having 19 there and then filling that up, and now it is all ready to go. So if you dump your diorite like that, it is now feeding into this chest. As soon as that whole chest gets filled up with diorite, it will start outputting it into this hopper. Thanks for watching, guys. Another video from Minecraft tutorials about how to make a sorting system.